over every challenge.
Well, hello,
Celebrate every second found.
and welcome to Marty Plays Games.
And discover who we are.
We're on the midweek stream, a little belated one due to internet
Welcome
issues.
to a new
But we are
era
here, and we
of
are
motorsport.
looking at Forza
Welcome
Motorsport,
to Forza.
no less, on the PC. Which has decided to be quite loud. Well, so far, so good. But we're going to have to turn the volume down a little bit, I think, of the game. Hopefully we'll be able to access this without issues. It seems to do an awful lot of loading. Looks nice.
Maple Valley is the perfect track to put the new Corvette E-Ray through its paces. It's not a race. You won't be alone out there, so keep an eye out for traffic.
Traffic on a race circuit. Right, let's have a look. And audio. Let's just set that down to 75, if that's okay. Video, we're playing this at, it has got a proper full screen mode, I think. We are on ultra render quality, and DLSS we've got set on auto. We are playing at 1440p. The advanced videos are, well, they're all on auto at the moment, so it should scale up. What's the ray tracing quality we have? I want full, please. I want to save those, thank you. Yes, so we've got those on full. I want those on ultra, and I want that on ultra. Thank you. Right, let's try and see how these affect our game. Zoom. So this should be, it feels like it's auto braking for me, which I don't particularly want on.
Brake before the turn. Coast through it, then accelerate as you exit.
Yeah, we know that. We know it's a fucking corner, thank you very much.
Experiment with the different views from inside and outside the car to best lay down the track.
Quite happy inside the car, thank you. Yeah, it's drifting a little bit to the outside. This car feels really, really heavy. We'll take you on the corner. This Maple Valley was always one of the better Forza tracks. It looks really nice in this game. Why are you slowing me down? Yeah, it's definitely got auto braking on, I think. We're gonna have to go and sort that out, because I definitely don't want that. Either that, or it's just very, very slow accelerating at the top of the rev range. But it does feel like it's auto braking. frame rates, they
That's
don't look
just a taste
like
of
they're
a
at
typical
60
practice
to me.
session with light traffic. Now let's see what the final laps of an endurance race is like against a full field of competition. Next stop, Hakone,
I think we
Japan.
might turn on the frame rate. Actually, I can probably do it from there. Loading. Why we got so much loading, game? It doesn't feel as smooth as the Crew
Plenty of laps
Motorfest.
behind us and only a couple more to go. Just one last pit stop for fresh tires, and you'll be in a great position for the final push.
Maybe we're pushing it a little bit too hard with all the RT on Ultra. It doesn't matter, it's the weekend, I'm on holiday.
Track is clear to the left. Get on it.
It's almost the weekend. This car feels a little bit faster, but is it going to auto brake for me? Oh, that was not that is a massive frame spike there. Come on, Microsoft, you've got to be doing better than this. We're running on a 4090 here. We shouldn't be getting stutters like that. This car definitely feels lighter and faster. That Corvette felt really, really heavy and slow. Well, the reason I have a holiday today is because my internet's been off for the last day and it's just come back.
Finish strong.
So I took the day off because I wasn't going to get any work done. But now it's back and I can play games. And why not start with Forza, given it was released today? One of these things that you find when you don't have internet is that none of your games work. Or at least they don't work very well, because they all want internet access now. And that's really sucky, and people are going, well, we're going to have a streaming game service is going to be the only way to play games in the future. Well, tell you what, fuck that, because that is definitely not what I want. Your internet goes out and that's it, you're scuppered, you can't do anything. No. I don't want that in my future. Plus the fact games like this are absolutely horrible on a stream. Because you need all that Twitch input and you just do not get it with a stream game. There's just too much latency and there will always be too much latency. I can kind of forgive the online DRM because I'm playing this on Game Pass, you know, which is an online only service, and you know that going into it. But
that's just a small sample of what's ahead. Ready to begin your motorsport
it's no
journey?
less annoying. There's games like Hitman 3 that you can play offline, but a lot of that game relies on the internet for what it does.
Let's gear up for your new
And
race
other games just don't like starting if they can't. And I was looking at my firewall, and they're just banging and banging and banging on the firewall, and it's coming back saying, look, you're doing too many DNS requests, because they just spam it every few seconds or even more than once a second, and it just chokes the firewall.
You can come back later to try something else or to check out what's new.
I don't care about driver customization, I really don't. This is just a way of getting people to buy microtransaction bollocks. Express myself. Apparently I get an achievement for changing the colour of my
car's
suit.
journey,
Isn't that nice?
From the showroom floor to the winner's circle, is the culmination of 1,000 little decisions. Every part, every detail, all carefully chosen by great builders
Nice Mercedes.
who know what it takes to push a car past its perceived limitations.
No, I don't want
To
to
find
golf.
that extra tenth of a second.
Might
and
get
in
the Supra.
process,
Ooh, the
create
Ferrari.
something that is a unique extension of themselves.
Oh yeah, the Nissan GTR.
Your
Let's see if we can get a
car's journey begins
GTR.
here. To become a Builders' Cup champion, you'll need to outsmart and outbuild your opponents before battling it out wheel to wheel on race day.
Oh, the Honda Civic. Is that Subaru? I think we'll go for the Honda Civic if that's the three we've got choices.
For our
Choices,
first
choices.
series, we have a few cars for you to choose from. Each is a great starting point for you to build, so pick the one that speaks to you.
Yeah, we're going to have the Civic. I've got a Civic Type R.
The Honda Civic has been a street tuner favorite for decades, with its balance of
So we're
front-wheel
going to
drive
definitely
power
go
and
for the Civic
handling.
Type R.
This Type R takes that performance standard to a whole new level.
I don't have this particular Civic Type R because they're like 40 odd grand. I have the previous model. Yes, thank you. But I
Solid
wanted
decision.
mine in red. And another achievement. They're chucking achievements
Here's
at
where
us.
you create your best possible racing experience by adjusting the difficulty and rule set. As your racing skills evolve, try raising the difficulty to earn even more credits to buy other cars.
What are those? Driver tar difficulty. We'll put that on 3. We'll put that on sport rules. Because I don't particularly want... they're simulating fuel under sport rules as well. Alright, well we'll go with that. Yes please, we'll see. Oh, we'll go with that and see how that is. I don't like these stutters though. I don't like these stutters at all. You have a Civic as well, like Type R? The non-racing Civic. Well,
Practice is your time to learn the track layout
racing,
and
it's
how
just
your car handles.
kind of
I've set a
sporty.
target lap time.
I mean, they're
if
nice
you
and
struggle
quick.
to achieve the lap time, consider changing the
I've
difficulty
barely driven
settings
mine this
before the
last
race.
year, though.
Now let's get after it.
Right, let's start the practice. What is all this rubbish? I don't care about you getting in your car. Even if it is nice and pink.
Practice is a critical part of any race event, where you
Is
hone
it?
your skills with your latest build on the track you'll be racing. As you practice, you earn credits, and we'll be tracking your lap times to see how you match up against the competition before the race.
That's nice. Every practice session has a target lap time based on your chosen driver tar difficulty, which we set to 3. So let's see what it wants us to get then. I still don't know whether it's got the auto braking turned on. Alright, let's see what we can do in terms of lap time then. Definitely feels a little bit like it's auto braking for me. I could probably do with adjusting the dead zone on this car. The other thing that I'm really not a fan of in current consoles, bloody hell, that's some big old bloom, is the locking of peripherals. Yeah, we definitely got auto braking on. Right, let's see if we can turn that off. Settings. Yeah, don't keep on saying that. showing that controller, advanced controller. I want to increase that very slightly. Where? Let's stop that from showing. Don't show that again, thank you. Accessibility. Are they under accessibility? Guards car. Oh, here we go. Oh no, that's blind driving assists. Oh, they got a lot of assists on this game. For accessibility reasons, that's pretty good. Cues for shifting up and down. That's not bad at all. Driving assist, there we go. I knew that was on. Right, turn that off. Unassisted steering. I don't really want that on. Traction control will leave on, stability control will leave on, shifting and automatic is fine. Track limits off. Good. That is what I want. Thank you. I don't want any. It's just so annoying because the car doesn't feel like it's doing what I want it to be doing if all the assists are on, and it will slow me down. I don't need it. Did we target? We did, you see?
Keep it up.
So the car was slowing me right before, it was slowing me right down. Now I can coast into the corners a little bit easier on neutral throttle. Hitting my apexes a little bit better. At least the lines that I want anyway. So we're levelling up as we're driving along now. This is new. And that. I don't know why they love this bloom effect so much in games on the sun as well, because I'm not sure that's even particularly realistic. You don't get a nice little glare like that on your windscreen. It's just kind of, you're blind now. Should have worn sunglasses, mate. Yeah, I guess it is the point of assists, but I wish they didn't have it on by default, or that they give you the option without having to go into the menus and try and find it to say, look, do you want to leave this on? We've got braking assistant on at the moment. And we can do a much better job without assists, because we can do things like that, which we couldn't do with the brakes with the assists on, because it would have killed our speed around that corner. There we go. Should smash that track record now.
Required practice laps complete. Great work. Feel free to end practice at any time or continue running hot laps until the session times out.
Yeah, we'll see if we can beat that hot lap. We got 10 minutes. Yeah, this feels like a good lap. Hugging that line. And the one thing that is definitely going to be missing from this game, which is really, really sad, VR. I mean, I know there's no VR support for Xbox, but we're playing it on PC. And having VR support on PC would have been fantastic. I mean, they have it on Flight Sim, so they can definitely do it. Yes, look at that. We took a second and 1.2 seconds out of it. Fantastic. Right, let's go and have a look what the fence is like. And there's absolutely nobody watching us in the grandstands. We've got a little bit of volumetric fog on there though, by the looks of things. It's quite nice. Some moody clouds. Gravel looks a bit naff. It just looks like a very basic texture, doesn't it? Alright, let's finish that.
That was a great practice session. Now it's
People
time to
suck by
race.
default at driving games. I think they've got it on because you can stream it. Or you can't at the minute, but you will be able to stream it via xCloud. And if they've got the assists on, you won't notice that the controller latency quite so much. Right, let's go to the race. We're gonna smash the competition. Are they all in civics? No, they are not. That's some horrid motion blur on that. Bloody hell, that's awful.
It's a stacked field today for this first event. Plenty of time to size up the competition before race start.
Tyres on medium, fuel for 43 laps. Why have we got fuel for 43 laps? How many laps is it? It's not 43 laps, is it? It's 3
Driving
laps.
style, track conditions, and race length are key factors in determining our initial fuel and tire strategy. Do we take limited fuel and soft tires for a light and fast car?
Yes, we do.
Or
Oh,
push
it's
a late
locked.
lap pit strategy with a full tank and harder tires? Teams must weigh the cost benefits of each decision. We'll want to play around with the setup to find the best combination
So we've got-
for each event.
It's a 4-lap race. So, fuel, 5 laps should be enough. Well, we'll go for 6 laps just to be safe and see where we're at. Strategist, apparently. Right, let's go race. Got a Golf behind us. How many cars have we got in the race? 24. We're currently 7th. And it looks like we've got a Renault Megane in front of us. And an Alpha. Is that an Alpha? Is that a Vauxhall? Can't tell. You're on the grass, mate. And your Civic. It's where a lot of Civic type cars end up though. In hedges. He bashed me. That's not my bad driving, that's his. Right, we're back on the track. No penalty. See, look, they're bashing into me, so they haven't sorted the AI out at all. We are in 4th place though, so we have gained 3 places from the start. And that was a terrible corner. I blame the reflections in the windscreen. Right, we're going to take this Megane out now. Bye-bye. Right, we've got our racing line back now. This doesn't really feel that much different from Forza 7 so far. There's supposed to be a lot more complex tyre physics in this. And mean, you would expect the fuel to increase your lap times because you're lighter. That's a Ford Fiesta, I think. Should be able to smoke that one. And we're up to second place, so that is our leader. See if we can drift him. I don't know if we're going to have enough speed. It is a Vauxhall. Oh, you little bugger, cut me right up, you did. Right, we've got you now. Those collision sounds are a bit naff, I know. Didn't sound very crunchy, like metal on metal to me. Perhaps the manufacturers of cars wouldn't let them crash them into each other, so they could record the sounds. It's what they should have done. Got a nice Ferrari and a Porsche and ran them head to head and just recorded the crunch. And we're leading. Let's see what our lap time is. 106.
Final lap.
Smooth is fast. Score a 9 on any track segment achievement. I don't know what a 9 is, but it sounds good. We bounced off our apex there, clipping the curb. So we definitely lost half a second on that. Yeah, that dead zone adjustment's definitely hard. What we got? 102. We might get a 105 on this. Just dropped into the 104, so that is our fastest lap.
P1.
Thank you very much. That was Grand Oak Raceway, so that is a returning track.
Points earned after every race will determine our overall series standings. Ending the series at the top of the leaderboard means that trophy
I
is
don't
ours.
think that cars tend to explode quite so much anymore with petrol. Petrol's not as flammable as people think it is. It needs a lot of pressure within an engine for it to actually go bang. Lithium-ion batteries though,
Builders
they
Cup
like
event
to
number
burn.
1 in the books. Good showing out there today.
And wasn't that bus that crashed in Italy, was it? Killed some people. I think that was an alternative fuel vehicle as well, and that burst into flames. Race rewards, we got 1,500 credits. Where did we get 500,000 credits
As our
from? I
car
think
levels
that
up,
may
we'll
have been
unlock new
part.
parts that we can use to increase vehicle performance.
Great, because Rimstar definitely increases the performance of the Honda Civic. It's like having red coloured paint, that makes you go faster too.
We're ready to head out for our next event.
Are we? Mugello. Mugello is another returning circuit, but that's not all of Mugello, that is just the, no, it's the club circuit, okay. And we've got to do 4 laps again. This is something you find in racing
You'll have
games.
the opportunity to upgrade your car.
Is
Use
that
the valuable car
shut
points you
up.
earned for new performance parts. New parts will be unlocked as you level up your car throughout the series.
Great. So we have to unlock parts as we're going along this time, rather than being able to go to the tuning and just select what we want, which is what we prefer.
Leveling up your car earns you car points, or CP for short.
CP.
Using your CP gets you the best performance upgrades to install. Try to experiment with different parts. If a part doesn't get you the results you were looking for, remove it. Then use the refunded CP for something else.
Great.
No two cars are the same. Each car has its own unique set of parts. As you level up the car, new categories of parts will unlock.
What? So you have to unlock each car?
Installing parts will change the car's performance, and the PI number will be recalculated to reflect that change. A car's PI is determined by its level of performance. The faster the car, the higher the PI number. Car class corresponds to a specified PI range. Each event will have a car class and PI limit that we will need to stay under in order to compete.
Great, I'm looking forward to unlocking my Magnum PI.
As we build, be sure to keep an eye on the balance between power and handling. Over-investing in any one area can hurt our competitiveness. Experiment to find a build that's right for you. Quick Upgrade will install parts for you and build a car with a balanced performance.
Okay, I want to go to the setup manager then. I don't want to do a quick...
This is
Apparently
a
I've
of how
been
your car's
forced
performance
to
will
do
change
a
when we
quick
install
upgrade.
parts for you. Alright, now that we have some new parts installed, let's head out for our next event.
Alright, well...
That build looks good. Let's head to Mugello.
It looks good, does it? I didn't choose it. The game is forcing me to do that particular setup. But Mugello is a nice circuit. I do like Mugello. I prefer the full circuit Mugello. What we could really do with is a Ferrari on this track though.
Changing one driving assist at a time is the best way to understand how each affects car control.
Yeah,
While you're running the required practice laps, push that new build to the limit to hit that target lap time.
As
you practice, you'll pass through select track segments that are key to fast lap times.
Come on.
Your time is tracked through key segments, and when you improve your time, you'll receive
Skip
a car
to the
progression
end.
bonus.
Right, Mugello. We got the... Oh, that's not the right way. We're on the club circuit. There should have been a left-hand turn there. Not a right-hand turn. And there's a really hard right turn at the bottom of this. Brake, 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 brake. And there should be S's up here. And there should be another set of S's at the end of the straight.
Every circuit features key segments, like the one you just completed, that we can use to gauge your overall lap performance. Experiment with where to get on the brakes, when to accelerate, and find your perfect racing line to shave precious seconds off your lap time.
Yeah, I know. So this is where you would, that's where those cones are, that's where you would turn on the full circuit. A 110 on club, it's not great, we should be at 108s on this. This is the hardest turn to get right on the circuit. Because you're braking from quite a high speed usually. On the full circuit you'd be going even faster actually because it's a longer straight.
There you go. That was your fastest time through that segment this session. Keep it up, and we'll have no problem getting the results we're after today.
Apex. Accelerator. Brake, brake, brake. Turn in. Back on the throttle. Oh, it's off tracking us, little bugger. Oh, it's not penalising us though. That's good. We got a 109 on that. 109.5. So we can definitely gain half a second here. Probably not on that corner, eh? Good. That's better turn.
Fast laps out there felt good. Let's race.
No, we should be able to get a 108 on this. I want a 108. Too slow. Let's brake too early then. That's better. That's a good turn. That's good. We should be on for a 108 here, I think. Oh, very close. We took 10th off. I think we'll go with that. We managed to make the track time anyway. So let's see what Magello will give us. Go to race. Yeah, I can't say that I'm a big fan of that motion blur. That looks awful. It looks way too blurry for the speed that camera's going. Way too blurry. Get out my way, Corvette. Get out, don't you? What are you doing, Civic? That is terrible, terrible late braking. How did you manage to stay on the circuit? We're in 3rd place. There's no way that they should be pulling away from me like that. I tell you what we didn't do, and this is why it feels heavier. Didn't change our fuel load, did we? It stuck us with the full tank fuel load. That's why we're falling behind a bit. We're 3 seconds off what we had before. That's how much difference having a full tank of fuel makes. Wow, we had a standing start as well. Come on. Let's see if we can break him. We outbraked you, mate. See ya. And what is the white car in front of us? Doesn't look fast enough to be in front of us. Get out of town. Good segment. See if we can draft him. Oh, we're into the 108s. Knew there was a 108 in that. Yeah. We'll collision you. Bye bye. We'll use you as a. Oh, come on. That isn't cricket, is it? I had that line, you bashed me. That's but one corner. Are we on the last lap? No, we're not. One more lap to go. Not feeling an awful lot of vibrating on the or rumble on the pads. I can't seem to have toned it down a little bit. There's a little bit on the triggers. It's not quite the same as the adaptive triggers on the PS5 though. I mean, ideally, you wouldn't be playing this game with a pad anyway. You'd be playing it with a wheel with force feedback. But that's what I was saying before. The thing with controller peripheral lockouts now is that you're spending an awful lot of money on them, and then they generally only work with just the Xbox or just the PlayStation 5. I know there's some Fnatic ones that do work with all of them, but I think that's down to having both the lockout chips. I don't understand why they need to do it. It's just bonkers to me. They're exactly the same peripherals, but they lock them out just because. Makes no sense, and I hate it. If I could speak to Phil Spencer, that would be one of the things that I would say. Stop locking out bloody peripherals, because it is annoying as all fuck. It really is. So we did get a 108. We nearly got into the 107s. But we are playing this on PC, so we are not limited in our wheel selection. And I do have my force feedback wheel. It's just that I do need to upgrade it to a nice direct drive one. Oh, they're expensive. Decent direct drive wheels, you're looking at £500–600. It's a lot of money to spend. And we got another first place. Reward unlocked, an anti-sway bar, wow. And a flywheel, fantastic.
Only one more event left to go in the series. Let's get going.
I think this might be a new circuit. Because I don't recognise the name and I don't recognise the layout. So we're not going to do as well on this circuit because I don't know it. We'll do another quick upgrade. Yes, thank you. Confirm. Actually, I'm starting to quite like that quick upgrade.
Looks like the car is ready, so let's head to Kyalami.
Okay. Continue. Yeah, I think Kyalami is definitely a new one. Looks like a bigger circuit, this one as well. Okay, so we have left, left, left. So there's a lot of left turns in this one, which is quite unusual. Most race circuits are right turning circuits. Let's start practice. Yeah, can we skip this bollocks? Apparently not. You can hear that turbocharger. Well, the dump valve, I should say. Yeah, I definitely don't recognise this circuit. So we are only going to be relying on these lines a lot more. Only a 6.7. What do we have in front of us there? I think that's a Toyota Supra. The new Supra does look nice, I have to say. I hope they have the new Nissan Z car. That would be nice. I do like the Nissan Z cars. I keep thinking about, should I buy a Nissan 370Z? Because you can start to pick those up for more reasonable prices now. But they're really, really, really expensive on the tax because they are big engine cars and they chuck out a lot of environment unfriendly guff into the air. And so that puts me off buying one. Both from the tax level and both because they're not very environmentally friendly, but then I do so little mileage that actually somebody in a Fiesta would do more emissions than I would driving that. Did we meet our requirements yet? We're slower around Crowthorpe. Yeah, I can't imagine us getting a very good time on this. 6 segment score. New personal best. Fantastic. Wow. That's a good cornering. We have got some RT in the windscreen there though. You can see our purple race seat. After this, maybe the game will unlock a little bit more. Oh no, we're going to do the race first, haven't we? Yeah, nearly forgot about that. See if we can get past this. Not sure what that is. This game plays nicely, actually. I do like the way the Civic is driving. It almost makes me want to go and buy one. Trade in my Civic for a new Civic. Never got a better track time that time. Yes. Got it down to a 2:09. Have we done that? Have we completed it? Required 3 laps. We haven't done our 3rd lap yet. But we did meet the track time. Seems a bit strange forcing people to do a practice before the race. Sometimes you just want to jump straight into the race. Maybe you can turn that off. Smashed it. Smashed it. Is that the driver's breath we can hear? So this is a 2-minute circuit. That is a very wide line to be taken there, Mr. Vauxhall Corsa. I got a 0.5 second penalty, did I?
Excellent practice laps. Let's go racing.
Yeah, let's. You locked up your rear brake there, mate. That's a bit rubbish. Thought you had anti-lock brakes in that car. Right. Go to race.
For each race, you can adjust your starting position. If you cross
Can
the
I?
finish line in 1st, 2nd, or 3rd position, you will receive a podium bonus. The size of the podium bonus depends on your starting position and difficulty settings. The more you challenge yourself, the bigger the podium bonus could be.
Good. Right then. Let's start ourselves off in 20th then. See if we can make it to the top 3. Oh, we're doing this at night, are we? Alright, let's change our fuel loadouts. Fuel, we don't need that much fuel. Tyres and fuel. It's a 3-lap race. So we'll put enough fuel in for 5 laps. $24. Done. Go race. Yeah, we got a lot of overtaking to do on this one. But it's a long circuit. But it is at night time. And that Supra got off ahead of us. And now we're in 21st place. Bye bye. Good. Up into 10th. Come on. It's another Civic. He's been having a few bangs. And the McGann fella. Or is, I think it's a McGann anyway. Bye bye. Looks quite nice at night. It took quite well on all these trackside lights. We're up into 6th place, so we need to get a podium finish here. We are still on lap 1 though, so I think we're well on track to get a podium. Well on track in a racing game. Pun not intended. Okay. Come on. Brake you. Thank you, we'll have that place. That looks like a Nissan. We'll see, hopefully we'll get to see what cars we've got to choose from. So can we outbrake him? We held the line. I think we managed it. We're into 3rd place. Four seconds down on our split. Lap 2. We're not close enough to get him, I don't think. We're just edging him out on the outside there. That was him colliding with me, not me colliding with him. First place man. I think we've possibly out-braked ourselves there, but no, we managed to hold the line. That's quite a nice corner for getting an overtake on the brakes on that one. On the accelerator. Brakes, constantly braking, constantly accelerating, constantly doing steering adjustments. I'm not sure the tyre squeal is that great. They've really nailed that.
Let's go.
In the Crew Motorfest, they've really nailed the tyre noise. When that game isn't a simulation game, so maybe this is more realistic, but Motorfest just, it feels more car, if that makes sense. We're on the last lap. We are getting a little bit of lightness in the steering as we're on the brakes, which you would expect. Car level 10. Just as you're losing a little bit of traction. seeming to have an awful lot of understeer in this car. It's all, sorry, oversteer in this car. It's all understeer. Because it is a front wheel drive car. Front engine. Front wheel. I had an MX-5 for a while. And that was definitely a bit of a handful in the snowier and icy weather.
Good run out there.
Welcome to the Builders Cup achieved. So we got a 210. And we won. We won the Builders Cup. So does the game open up now? That is the question. And do we get a reward? And there's my character. We got 24,000 credits.
Congrats. We just earned our first Builders Cup trophy.
Thank you.
Not a bad way to start our collection.
A clutch, wow. A fuel system. Springs and dampers. Transmission. Differentials. And a drive line. Or drive shaft. Now what?
Every Builders Cup tour contains multiple series of car groupings, each a
Cautious.
unique challenge to outbuild
Ooh,
and outrace your
a
competition.
loyalty reward.
As you complete tours, you will unlock unique rewards. Check back regularly, as new tours with new rewards are released on a regular basis.
Thanks for being a fan of motorsport. Here are some rewards to help you get started. It'd be nice if somebody gave me a 911 GT2 RS Forza edition in real life, but sadly I don't think it is going to be. Thanks for being a fan. We got a white racing suit. Fantastic. Oh, that's it, is it? Just a Porsche and a suit. Thanks, Forza Motorsport. So now we get to choose a tours, do we? Enthusiast tours. These are all locked, so these obviously we have to do the modern tour then before we can get into these other things. Yeah, the menu's a bit different. Tours and motorsport. Perhaps if we go back, we can get to the kind of bigger menu. MX-5 challenge. That looks like a Mark 1 MX-5 to me. The original with the pop-up lights. Mine was a Mark II. And that looks like an original Golf GTI. And that looks like a 240Z. And a Ferrari. Is that a Testarossa or a... might be. Classic 911. What is that? Not sure. And then open classes. S-tiers. So it looks like they've got less tours this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5. Track J tour. Exotics. These are all locked as well. That one's open. Track day. Introduction to Builders Cup. Right, let's see then. Can we get out to the menu? Ooh, I've got VIP, Hyundai, Veloster. The Subaru STI. Chevrolet Corvette Stingray. Chevrolet Camaro. Mercedes AMG C63 S Coupe. And a racer suit I care about, and another racer suit I care about, and another one, and a Volkswagen Golf R. Ooh, we got a GR Supra, nice. And another Chevrolet. No Ferraris then, got a BMW M4. 911 Carrera S, some credits. Another racing car, a Subaru, a Vauxhall. A Ford, a Porsche 911 GT3. What is that? Looks like an old stock racing car. Oh, that's nice. The NSX. An Audi R8. Oh, a BRM open wheel. Golf GTI. That's quite a few cars that you get. My cars, buy cars, and design and paint. So we've got the design and painter there. Driver avatar bollocks. You can't be the Stig then, apparently. Not a lot of customization options there. Media. So we've got a photo gallery, so it looks like we've got a photo made. Buy cars. Let's go and have a look and see what cars we've got available to us.
Here you'll find hundreds of cars by dozens of manufacturers.
The Acuras. Alphas. Only one Alpha. The Alpine GTA. Yeah, that was a car that I used to like in the 90s, but it looks bloody ugly now. The Apollos. Oh, the Ariel Atoms, like those. That new Aston Martin concept and the Vulcan. We've got the e-tron. RS7, RS6 and RS3, TT RS, a lot of Audis, there are R8 and S1, the Avant, RS4 Avant, fast car with a hatchback. And lots and lots of that, and the classic Quattro. Oh, and the Austin Healey. Oh, racing cars. BAC monos. Bentleys. BMWs. Let's see what we've got on BMWs. M3s, M8s, Z4s. I like Z4s. More M3s. Very old M3 there. And an even older M3. Oh, and the M1. And the 850s. What have we got on the Jags? Brabhams. Oh, did we miss that one? BMW 202. That's an old BMW. Bugattis. What have we got? Must have. What? There's no Veyron? Surely not. Cadillacs don't care about those. Caterham. We've only got the one Caterham. Don't really care for Chevrolets either. Never my thing. The Stingray looks quite nice. All Chryslers. There's that Citroen we overtook. The Datsun 510. Nice. Dodges I don't really care for either. There's the Dodge Charger and the Dodge Challenger. And wasn't that Daytona, wasn't that one of the most unsafe cars ever made? Or at least I think that was the car that had that reputation. People driving around and then wearing crash helmets. Right, onto the Ferraris. Lots of Ferraris. 488s. Yeah, that's the Ferrari to get if you want nice hair getting out of it on the way out. The Ferrari LaFerrari. Oh, the California T. That is one of my favourite Ferraris. Ferrari California. Forget your Enzos, forget your F50s, forget your F40s. The California. Oh, that's what that was. It was a 512 TR. Very similar looking to the Testarossa. Do we have a Testarossa? We don't. We can't be Magnum PI. I know in the new one he's got a 430, but have we got a 430 even? Or maybe he's got a 360, I'm not quite sure. Got the 355s though. Another classic Ferrari. And the GTO. The F40. And the F40 Competition. Plenty of Ferraris to choose from. There's Lambos we've got. Fords, what have we got in the way of Fords? We've got the Mustang, we've got the Focus RS. And the Puma, and the Cosworth, nice. Ooh, that's an old car. The Ford Escort RS Turbo. Yeah, those were a time when you didn't need airbags and you didn't need ABS. Traction control. If you were lucky, you might have got electric windows. I think perhaps they weren't. We weren't overtaking Escorts, and we were taking over Focuses. We will definitely get. In fact, we can buy that. We might buy that one. Oh, and look. The classic Mark II Ford Escort RS 1800 and the Mark I. Nice. And there's a Fiesta, the XR2. We got some nice classic 80s hot hatches here. So far I'm liking the selection of cars, and the Civic Type R. Nice. What do they have? There's the... I've got an FN2. Do they have an FN2? They don't have an FN2. Disappointing. Hyundais. Not the most exciting of cars. Jags. Yeah, the F-Type. I do like those. And the XJ220. Classic. Very, very wide cars, those. Terrible turning circle, you wouldn't want to drive one, but they're very nice to look at. And the E-Type. KTM crossbow. And we're onto the Lambos. Hurricanes. Ventadors. Gallardos, Diablos. The Countach. Good selection of Lambos. Hopefully they've got the Nissan GTR or the Lotus. What we got in terms of Lotus? We've got the Esprit, got the Elan, the Evora. We seem to be short on a couple of Lotuses as well, I think. Maseratis. Mazdas, right. So the new MX-5. I do like the new shape MX-5. I'm very tempted to get one of those. The RX-8 and 7, the original shape Mazda MX-5. That is the Mark III. So do we have a Mark II MX-5? We don't. So we've got some strangely missing cars as well. So we've got two RX-7s for some reason. In fact, we've got 3 RX-7s. 4 RX-7s. That is the one that sat in at a motor show. And it had leather seats, and the leather seats just went around your legs, and it was just a gorgeous car to sit in. That was. McLarens. P1 and the F1. Mercs. What do we've got gaps like this though? Or the old 190E. That's a classic. Very quick car for its day. Johnson Cooper Works. John Cooper Works, right there. Mini Cooper S. Evos. Oh, the GTO. And the FTO. Yeah, I did like both of those cars as well. Nice 90s vehicles, those ones. And the Nissan Fairlady Z. And the GTR. So we do have the GTR. Good. There's the new one. The new Nissan Z. I say new, I think it's been out for a year now. A few Skylines. The 390, a very fast car. The Nissan Pulsar. And the original Fairlady Z. Oh, the Opel Kadett. No Opel Manta though, that's a shame. Opel Manta was a car in the 80s that I listed after. But I do have another classic 80s hot hatch. The Peugeot 205. And Porsches, what have we got? Plenty of 911s. Spider. Carrera GT2. 968. 944. Oh, and the 928. I used to really like the 928 as well. And we've got a 959. Nice. And for some strange reason, they've decided to go for the 924 as well. A lot of people don't regard those as real Porsches because they didn't have a Porsche-built engine in them. Renault. So we were overtaking a lot of Meganes. I have a Clio's as well. Oh, there's another classic 80s, the Renault 5 Turbo. The classic 90s, the Clio Cut Williams. Yeah, that was a fast car. Remix, Shelby's, Subarus, I got the BRZs, nice. Toyota, so we've seen the Supra, we've got one of those in our garage. Oh, the Celica GT4. Nice. And the Supra. Oh, and the original MR2. Yeah, that was another car I really wanted. They haven't got the Mark II MR2s, which are nicer. Oh no, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, you can't get them now. And trying to buy one of those little, they were like little mini Ferraris. Fantastic little cars. It's a shame that that Toyota stopped making a car like it. Really is kind of a gap in their lineup of cars. Vauxhall Corsas and Astras. Oh, another classic 90s car, the Lotus Carlton. Very quick saloon car. And some Golf GTIs, please. Oh, the Corrado. Yeah, that's another car I really liked. Scirocco S and one Volvo. And I don't know that one. So all in all, a pretty good selection of cars, I think. I want to buy a couple of cars. I definitely want the MR2. And I want it in red. And I want the XR2. Why are you taking so long to save? That seems quite a ridiculous amount of time. I hope you don't have to do that every single time you buy a car, because that is quite ridiculous. Has it crashed? I think maybe it's crashed. Well, that looks like a good place to stop then. So this has been Marty Plays Games, and this has been Forza Motorsport on the PC. Available today if you got it on the premium edition. You can buy the premium edition upgrade on Game Pass, which is what I did for £30, I think it is. And then you get access to it 5 days early. I was going to buy the car pass anyway, so it made sense for me to do this. I don't think it's in any way necessary to buy this ahead of the proper release in 5 days time, because it's not like you're going to have the story spoiled in it, and it looks like it's got a couple of bugs. But the driving feels really good in it. Doesn't really feel an awful lot different from 7. I like the selection of cars. So far the tracks have been pretty good. So overall, yeah, I'm pretty happy with this one. Well, that is all from me for today. I shall be back again at the weekend with another game for my partner Shame. Until then, I hope you have a pleasant Thursday, and I shall see you later.